Hey everyone, how's it going? Rich here, hope you're well. Just bringing you another Junkpunk update today. I know many of you have been playing the playtest, and thank you so much for helping us with that. And I'm just going to hop straight in and show everyone the new lights, the placeable lights that everyone's been on about for ages. And this is another thing we're putting in the player update. We've done 4 lights so far. We've done small lights for the base, both scrap and NWR versions. And yeah, I've just been polishing them today and making them look nice so they are not performance heavy but also still cast shadow. I think we found a good mix there, and you can take a quick look here. I can like run them up the hill. You will be able to place them independently of foundations, as you can see over here. I've done it. It's just a bit janky at the moment. We need to just do it because it's just got a tiny little stub at the bottom. You can see down there it needs a little bit of work at the bottom, but you can place them independently over the map and light the map up at night time. And I don't think I've got any real frame loss right now, which is great. There are some limitations to the system, just because we're using distance filled shadows effectively. I'll just quickly equip up. You will see that there is a limit to how far they'll render. Let's see how far we can go. Still quite far. Hey, you know what? That's not too bad. I set it at 10,000. So soon, maybe there's no limit on the small ones. Now the sun's coming up, typical when I want it to. There we go. Okay, so some of them are cold at 10,000 units, and then they'll fade back in over time. I have to fade them out. There's no way I can get around that. I need to make sure they're not all stacking up. But I think this is a good balance when you go near them. They're not too bright. I don't know how much. I've only just tested them at night, so I'm hoping. Game Dev Live. I'm hoping they'll still show fairly well in the daytime. Nothing too crazy in terms of customization. You can't turn them off or on or anything, but I think maybe what we can do is automatically have them turn off an hour in the day and then turn on when the sun goes down. I think that'd be fine. That'd be pretty cool. Any suggestions anyone wants, I'm open. This will probably be the final thing we're adding, apart from a bit of a UI update to the player update. So we're going to start wrapping now. People are play testing. They found loads of bugs, so thank you very much for that, play testers who have helped. It's been awesome. One of the only things Distance Field struggles with a bit is really perfect accuracy, right? So might have a little bit of compromise somewhere, but to get real-time lighting with shadows in a game like this is not that easy. There's a blanket way of doing it. There's many ways of doing it, but doing it where you can have them almost infinite, because this is what it will be. People can do this infinitely. Is a whole other thing, and it will eventually stack up performance. However, I'm very proud of how our game looks. Our game looks absolutely great. They're not too bright. That's good. Yeah, when you get right up to them, that's fine. Also, now you're in first person. Just another thing, and it's raining. You will get raindrops on the screen. Which is another nice little detail. That's kind of it, really. So that's just the last. I know people have wanted placeable lights for absolutely ages, so I hope this satisfies your thirst, quenches your thirst for the real-time lights. Probably could have done it sooner. It just wasn't high on my priority list. I had to do a ton of research into it, just to make sure we're not going to crush the FPS and all of that goodness. Let's place a few. I have not done this. This could go horribly wrong. Like I say, this is a bit janky on the floor. Sometimes it won't register, sometimes it will. We'll see if I can destroy my FPS. Why not? And this is also in the editor, so it's not not optimized by any means. Editor is always far worse for performance when you're actually not packaged and not compiled, and you're just running uncompiled game, right? So it's just way less optimized. But this looks good to me. And my PC's aging now, man. Like this, everyone's pretty much got a better graphics card than me at this point. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Happy with that. It is foggy right now, so weather. Oh, light rain. Yeah, so we have got a bit of cloud. But this is good. So yeah, I doubt there'll be 5 scrap. We'll probably make them a bit more, just so it doesn't get ridiculous. But you know what? For distance field and for cheap lighting, who can complain at this? It looks pretty good. Yeah, I could do a ray trace or a cast, but then it just goes up like crazy amounts on the lighting computation, and then it's just FPS loss like crazy. But you know what? I think, look, it looks great. I think it looks great just as it is, really. Especially seeing as you can place them all in real time. But there you go. Just one of the last major features coming to the update, for the player update. Yeah, see, these ones have got a larger fall off on them. These are the NWR versions. These are the lamp posts as well. We could place a couple of these. We've got scrap and NWR. NWR light post, what's that? Steel ingot. Let's grab a couple. So again, you won't see the benefit really of these until night time, but let's dot the landscape with them and see how we go. Now, I will obviously be relying on you guys to show me how bad these are, or good they are, for performance. I only say bad to begin with because anything adding in runtime usually equals bad. So we'll have to see, but let's have a look. I'm gonna just, it shouldn't be too long until it's night time again. And yeah. Ooh, let's do the road. Now also just a bit of news from me. No easy way to say it. I've got a really ill family member, and I'm not going to go into details, but basically I have to go away for I have to be in and out of work for a fair amount of time. So the update's still on track, and I think we are very close to finishing now. And obviously it's not just me working on it, so me being away doesn't really delay it too much, but the only issue is that it is still not great. So just bear with me, guys. If I just disappear and I'm not around for a while, that's basically why. And yeah, just a really crap time. People will know when they've had really sick family members what that's like. But yeah, I'm not going to go into it too much. Like, that's pretty much all I'm going to say on the matter. But I've had to organise the business and the studio so that it can function while I'm away, and people are probably thinking like this update's taking ages, and it is, and it's just got a couple of little personal complications to it as well. But you know, that's life. You know, can't do anything about that. But yeah, I just thought, I've been umming and ahhing about whether I should just basically say it or not. But I think, considering there is so many thousands of people purchasing the game, playing the game, it's probably right that I at least just tell people what's actually going on and why things may be a little bit delayed. But that's really it, to be honest. Other than that, now we just wait for... I've also unlocked Monolith 2 in this version, so hopefully we'll wait till night time. Yeah, so these lights, you can see probably that they fall off quite nicely actually, without it being too performance intense. So that's the difference. So these ones you can see back here, there you go, just there, these four, they're off, and then they slowly fade on the closer you get, and you'll probably see them fade on. And this is just purely performance. I don't want to be killing anyone's PC as much as possible. Those ones down there don't seem to have any fall off, so I don't know, maybe I'll leave it like that. People can let me know. It's really hard to tell these things. Honestly, everyone's computer is different, everyone's machine is different. This is kind of one of the double-edged swords of being a PC developer, is that you can get away with more, but you can in many ways get away with less, because you've got people coming on the game that don't necessarily have a great PC. Let's put one of these here. Look at that, really, it lights up the smoke as well. I'll tell you what, it's not bad for how cheap it is. You would really think it would be more expensive for the GPU, but that's just miracles, man. Miracles in tech that were way beyond me. I can't even fathom how this works. People that are getting paid more than me, that's for sure, to make these things epic, I'm guessing. Alright, where is the sun? Come on, sun. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I think, like I say, there is a bit of definitely some UI I want to do before we push the update out. But these lights will also be coming in the update, because I know they're a heavily requested feature. And yeah, there's not really too much else to say about them. Technically, like I say, they cast a cheap shadow. This has always been my biggest concern, is that they needed to cast shadow but also not kill performance, and you know, we've got that here. We've got it does cast a shadow, and hopefully we don't get the performance issue. We can put one in here too. Look at that. So yeah, I think we're at a good position, good compromise on what we've got out of this, out of the real-time lighting. I'll get some more steel. Was that scrap light post? Yeah. I think we're in a good place, and I have no idea how many lights you have to place before it will affect FPS. Yeah, like I say, I'll wait your feedback on that, and we'll have a look. Come on, son. I'm running out of things to say. Monolith 3. Let's talk about that while we wait for the sun to go down. All the clouds to come over. Right. 3 was over here, and then it was in the sea, and then it was back over here. Not really sure. I think we've settled on doing ocean as the next one. We still need to have a discussion about it, but all in all, I think we should do the ocean next. Other than that, it will be plants. So it's either plants or ocean. And I feel like we should, out of 5, number 3 is a good middle ground to leave the island, then come back to the island to make it a bit fresher, you know. 1 and 2 on the island, 3 off the island, 4 and 5 back on the island. And I think that is a good way to do it. It splits it up a bit, makes it fresh. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. I will hear everyone out and what considerations they have. So yeah, I don't think I have any debug way to speed up time at the moment, not without accidentally turning the game off in it's okay, we're more than halfway towards I'm just going to cut the video. I'm going to cut the video because I'll keep filming, but I'm going to cut the video to night time. Okay, I'm back and the sun is setting, so any minute now. Also, I love our sunsets. I think they look absolutely great in this game. I will proudly say it's one of my favourite sunset visuals I've seen in any game, actually. I'm sure, I haven't actually played Red Dead, but I keep hearing great things, so I have to go and play that. I'm sure that's probably got really nice visuals as well. But here we go. So you can see it much better now at night time, now that the sun's setting. I think what I will do is just increase slightly the visuals on the view distance on the lampposts. But yeah, so here we go, guys. Here's your nighttime lights, and yeah, I like them, especially NWR ones look good. Look pretty snazzy. Oh, we got the rays as well. The sun rays. Probably have to reduce the intensity of that emission on the jetpack. I'm actually just going to take it off for a minute. Yeah, there you go. So now we are full night time, and yeah, looking good. Looking good. Let's get jetpack back on. Let's go and see the rest. Oh, no, pick up jetpack. So yeah, I think I'll increase the distance on those just a tiny bit. You can see them turning on as you fly. But I think maybe we can get away with those being a bit longer. But this is it at night time now. So, awesome. Very happy. And over here, super bright. And that's it. I'll probably leave it here just because lights are lights, you know. They look cool, but they are just lights. You guys get the gist, right? So, yeah, I will see you all soon. And I think next week we can put a date on when this will be done. Thank you to everyone who is playtesting the update right now. Really appreciate that help. We found many bugs that we can't find on our own. So a big thank you to those people. Yeah, it's looking good. And yeah, we'll see you soon in the player update. And I can't wait to roll it out because this is just going to add so many cool things. But for now, I'll say goodbye. See ya.